Hey everybody, this is Rykard here again, and welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play with the Only Trades run. Where we last left off, we were in Viridian Forest, so I'm just going to kind of be, grinding a little bit around here just for the time being to allow me to level up the Spearow a bit, because it does need to be at a higher level, as I was saying before I ended the last episode, so that when I actually get the Farfetch that it becomes, it will have some nice level to it so that it's not completely useless. Um, but yeah, we're just kind of chugging along at the moment. I guess I'll try and speed things up a bit by not walking through the grass as much as possible. But I do plan on grinding this out a little bit. So if I pause anytime during this episode, it's because of that. And I figured that would just cut out like all the boring stuff that you don't really need to see. So yeah. We're just moving along, get this item up here, and it's a Pokeball. Not really necessary. The hardest thing to catch, I think, in this run is going to be the Abra, just because of how it teleports and stuff, and you have to basically catch it on the first turn, which can be very frustrating because finding the Abra is very frustrating a lot of the time as well. You get that right above Cerulean City, I believe. And another thing that I don't think I've ever actually used in a playthrough of this game, like whether it was back in the original games or in this new one that I got, was a Slowpoke. I've never used one, but that's one of the trades, I believe. You trade the Slowpoke or Slowbro for the Lickitung that you get. So it'll be interesting just to have that Pokemon for a bit because I'm actually more or less not used to having it. And I didn't even know where you even caught it, but oh wow, what am I doing? I'm so going the wrong way. Wow, okay. But it's a very, obviously, powerful water type. Doesn't have Regenerator in this gen, unfortunately. And that's also something that I have to consciously make myself aware of. The fact that the physical special split isn't where it is in the newer generations. So like moves like Waterfall are special because they're water types kind of thing. That is something I'm going to have to... Wait, how was I not going the right way? I don't even know anymore. Alright, I'm going to go up this way. I can't believe I'm having such like a brain fart right now. Yeah, this is the way I went, wasn't it? Am I an idiot? I have no idea. Pardon the Skype message that kind of just showed up right there. But I'm pretty sure this is the way you go. I'm not that dumb, am I? Yeah, it wasn't... I swear to God, you go left, don't you? Unless you go right and then above where I don't even know. Alright, well this is gonna be really embarrassing for a second episode. Wow, okay. Well, I'm getting some experience with the Spearow, which is nice. And like I said, I do eventually need to grind out my Bulbasaur a bit just to get Vine Whip on it, but that will obviously be done off screen, so you don't have to watch that. But Metapod, which is really nice because they give a lot of experience and they only know one move in the wild, which is Harden, and that doesn't really matter at all because eventually you're going to take it down no matter how many defense boosts it has. Excuse me. So that's always really nice. I love finding them, especially because of the experience, like 41 as opposed to like the 20 that we were getting from Caterpie and stuff like that. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. I am awful. Okay. I apologize for all of this mindless, stupid walking that I cannot even comprehend right now. How am I not killing with one hit? What is this Spearow's nature? I really hope it's not like modest or something, because that would just be awful. I'm actually going to check right now out of curiosity, because I feel like that should be killing, unless Caterpies are really defensive, and I was unaware of that fact. But I guess we're going to find out. Oh yeah, we learned Leer, that's useful. Hang on, I'm really curious, so we're going to check this out right now. It's Naive, which I believe is plus speed minus special defense, so not bad. What's the Bulbasaur? Naughty, which I think is plus attack minus special defense. Okay. So not bad, actually. What am I? I'm hitting the wrong button. Oh my gosh. I'm such a noob. Is this the way you need to go? No, it's not. Oh my god. Embarrassing. I think I should just leave this in because it's hilarious, or how stupid I am. But I think it's kind of wasting time right now. Unless, of course, Viridian Forest actually trap me in or something like that. But I don't, or I highly doubt that that is the case. Oh my gosh, I'm face palming right now. Please don't poison me. Thank you. Um, in the older games, it seemed like Poison Sting would poison like 90% of the time at the early levels in the game. It was really frustrating because you would, just be going through the forest or whatever, and 9 times out of 10, as I was saying, like, you would be screwed by, I don't care about that item. It's probably like an X defend or something that I don't care about. You were screwed because you'd have to go back to the Pokemon Center, or everything would just die as you're walking through the forest. We actually have a battle right now, which is really nice. Bugcatcher Rick. And obviously, you get more experience from trainer battles as opposed to wild battles, so this will be really nice for the Spearow right now. I almost said Swallow, but it is a Spearow. Nice crit. That's awesome. So we're going to get maybe, what, like 50 for this? 66. Wow, that's a lot. And then a Caterpie, which should go down just as easily. I actually don't know which one is more defensive or specially defensive at like the early levels in the game. I know that Beedrill has some pretty good special defense, and Butterfree has some pretty good defenses too. I think maybe they're not as good. I think Butterfree is more of an attacker, whereas Beedrill is an attacker, but it does have a 80 base special defense for one reason or another. But level 8 Spear, which is nice. I actually was gonna do a Beedrill video a while back, but then I decided against it because I wanted to get into more 5th gen things, and so that's why you've been seeing mostly 5th gen recently. Finally, I figured out where the hell I'm going. Oh my gosh, this is the antidote, right? How the heck did that take that long? Maybe I'm just stupid. Also, if there's like random TMs and crap, I'm probably going to just completely miss them because I'm an idiot and don't really know where everything is. There's probably something in this. I'm gonna run. There's probably something in this level or area. Sorry, not level. That is a TM that I could benefit from. And the good thing about a lot of the Pokemon that you get through the trades is that they're very, very, very versatile. Like a Pokemon of like Nidoking, for example, is well known for being able to learn a ton of moves, and it's really great because it's one of the better special attackers that you get along the playthrough. And it's great because it can learn things like Surf, it can learn Ice Beam, Blizzard, all those kinds of stuff, which are very, very helpful, especially against the Elite Four and things like that, because of Lance being the Dragon user, where you can obviously spam Blizzard on that all day and take them out pretty easily with that. And Nidoking is actually just an excellent Pokemon overall. It doesn't have Sheer Force at this point. I think it only gets Rivalry and Poison Point. So hopefully it has Poison Point. Actually, I don't even know if it got Rivalry in this gen. But Poison Point is obviously really good. But we got Bugcatcher Sammy with a Weedle. Level 9. Wow. That's higher than everything else that I got. But hopefully I'm able to 2-hit KO this at least. Yeah, there we go. Poison Sting hopefully won't poison. But if it does, whatever. Alright, cool. Alright, so after this battle, I'm actually going to try and find the Pikachu. So I'm going to cut out basically all this random finding or searching at the moment, because that's just going to be kind of boring. So we're going to get right into when I find it. So I will see you all in a second when I actually catch or find this Pikachu. Alright, so we are back, and we got the Pikachu. This took about a really long time for me to finally see it. So as you can see, we did a little bit of leveling up for my Bulbasaur. I'm actually very worried that this tackle will kill it in one shot. So what I'm going to do is put a Leech Seed on it, or not. Alright, but it shouldn't be able to do too much damage to me, because I think its only move is Thunder Shock. So we're just going to do this, and we're just going to slowly weaken it, because I honestly can't afford to not catch this thing now, because it took maybe 15, 20 minutes, maybe not actually that much, but a while before I actually found it. It's only level 3, which is a little bit unfortunate because that means that it's going to be a while before it's able to do much. But I believe Pikachu, or it's Raichu, eventually gets traded on Cinnabar Island for an Electrode. So let's hope that with just one Leech Seed damage we're able to get it, and yes we are, which is awesome. I don't think I ever, well, my first Pokemon game was Yellow, if anyone's curious, so I obviously had Pikachu to begin with, but I don't think that in either of the other games, or like Red or Blue, I actually did get all of them because um, I was a little kid and wanted all the games because I thought there was a difference between them, or maybe just because of nostalgic purposes. I don't really know. But that is how I was when I was younger, so I had all of them. I also had both, or all of Crystal, Gold, and Silver when I was younger. Which I don't know why my parents would spend that much money for 3 of the same game, but once I did get Red and Blue or whatever, I don't think I even used Pikachu that often, to be honest. So having one here is is going to be cool. Having it in the party. Also, I don't think I ever really used Electrode. So a lot of these Pokemon that I'm getting trades for are Pokemon that I really haven't used too much in the actual game when I played through it normally, which is kind of cool. But anyways, that's it for this episode. So we made it to Pewter City. We got a few of our Pokemon leveled up pretty well. Orion's 9, Spearow's 8, which is nice, but I think I need 1 or 2 more levels before I learn Vine Whip. But that is it for this episode, everyone. So thank you all for watching, and as always, take care and goodbye.